Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am at Camp Granada. Camp is very entertaining, and they say we'll have some fun if it stops raining.
Hello?
Hello, it's me.
Hello,
Me
how are you?
from Spain. I'm bloody awful.
Oh, why?
I'm miserable.
Why?
I'm going to make everybody happy. Everybody's going to go, well, it serves him right for bloody going over there.
What's happened?
I expect he voted Remain, they say. Well, first of all, I got a stinking cold, which is making me feel crap. So you're going to do all the talking this week.
Okay.
But also, I think I mentioned in the last podcast, this has just got like a nightmare scenario. This very nice place where we are, very nice apartment, but the pool was closed.
Yeah.
And it transpired the pool was closed because there are bits of facade falling off the front of the building by the pool.
Yeah.
Which means that I've now got this very nice balcony overlooking the sea that I can't see because it's covered with scaffolding and Spanish builders' bums wandering past.
Oh, dear.
So I'm not.
Is it hot there then?
No. Well,
why are they naked from the waist down?
They don't. They just, they're slung low.
Oh, I see. Oh, right. That's
yeah.
not very pleasant.
So the weather has been absolute crap as well.
Oh,
So
God.
I'm not in a good place, and we're trying to move to
Are
another
you? Where
place.
are you moving? But you've got guests coming.
I know.
You've got the Guitar Supremo Ian Dix coming.
Yes, I know. Tomorrow.
Oh my God! Well,
Yeah.
it's a nightmare.
I know it is a nightmare.
Oh.
So anyway, that's just sort of personal. So I'm not going to say very much because I'm fed up, basically.
Well, yeah, I'm not surprised.
Fed up, and it's costing a lot to be fed up. And now I've got to wrangle with people to get money back and all that crap.
Oh, and they'll pretend they can't speak English.
No, they're Swiss. So.
Oh, well, they're even worse.
But they're being very understanding, but not actually achieving anything. So, sorry, I didn't mention as well that they're refurbishing the apartment above us. So from sort of 8 till 5 or 6 every day, there's drilling and banging.
Oh, God.
So.
Well, that's not the sort of banging you went to Spain for.
Oh, you're so crude sometimes, aren't you?
I am crude.
That can't go on,
I know. Well, there's all sorts going on here.
Yeah, good.
All sorts. I don't know if do you get the English press out there?
Well, we watch English TV out here.
Oh, right. So you'll know that the Cold War started and all sorts. And
I know. But it doesn't matter. We'll show them.
Well, no, it does matter. It does. It matters a lot. It's affecting guitars on the beach.
Oh, is it? Why?
Well, they knocked off another one last night. Do you see that?
No.
Another Russian emigre or whatever was discovered strangled.
Oh, right.
And worse, well, not worse, tragic that is, but also I woke up this morning and my car had a flat tire.
Suspicious.
Well, it's a warning, isn't it? It's like that. It's like that horse's head in your bed in The Godfather. Mm. It's a warning, and this is because, if you remember, a few pods back, we made some what may have been taken to be critical comments of Mr. Putin. And that's what he's doing. Because he knows I've got no money, so he's disabled me. It's the equivalent of a cyber attack. I can't get out. I'm stuck. So anyway, so I spoke to Brian last night, or this morning rather, said, look, we've got to watch out for this Russian threat. And so we've decided we're going to change the Guitars on the Beach record attempt song.
Right.
So it's not going to be Rave On as normal. In fact, I'll play you a bit of it now. Hang on. We thought we'd do that.
Right, what is that?
It's the Russian national anthem played on electric guitar.
Right.
So that's going to be because I thought we'd hedge our bets. Well, when Voltaire was dying...
So we dress as Cossacks at the same time?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going out and buying icons and furs and stuff. When Voltaire was dying, you probably know this, being a classically educated man, he was on his deathbed and he was asked to renounce the devil, and he said, "This is no time to be making enemies." So I thought we'll hedge our bets this year. So it's going to be Guitars on the Beach ski.
Okay.
That's the new thing.
Good.
What else have we got? Oh, hot news just in.
Justin Tunstall.
Justin Tunstall, just come in. I've just come off the phone with the Marine Theatre.
Okay.
In Lyme, and
can you hear that?
Brilliant. And so on June the 16th, on the Guitars on the Beach Day, the Marine Theatre has very kindly said that offered that after the gig is over, they're going to host an after party for everyone at the Marine.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? And they'll put on a disco and bars and stuff, and if I think I've got to go down and talk to them, work this out. But if some people want to get up and play, they can do that as well.
Right. And what date is that?
June the 16th.
16th. Oh, right. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Yeah, okay, sorry, I'm getting confused. I was thinking you meant after the show at the Marine,
no, that's coming along well as well. No, but after the actual Guitars on the Beach... Yeah. So it finishes at 10, and then instead of kind of trying to, make your way into, I don't know, one of the overcrowded bars like the Harbour Inn or something, everyone can go along and go up to the Marine Theatre and have a dance and a drink and stuff, and it will go on into the late hours. So that'd be good.
Yeah, good.
So I'm very into that.
Good.
What else has happened? On the other Marine Theatre thing, which you just alluded to, the Guitars on the Beach fundraiser at the Marine on April the 14th. That's going well. That's posted all over the town, and loads of people are saying they're going. And I don't know if we told you since you've been out there. We got the house band Minus You playing. They're headlining, and then we got Dream Phaser, which is this new happening Lyme Regis young youth band, and it's their international world premiere. It's their first gig, so that's good. And then we've also got John Robertson's Slinky Machine, that jazz fusion band.
They're good, yeah, I've heard them.
They're really good, really exceptionally good. And then the IOUs, who are just tremendous. I've become a massive overnight fan of the IOUs because of their covers that they do. They're really, really good. So that's all coming along very nicely. you were saying in one of your emails that you said something about we should do something on the website about my first guitar.
Yeah, it was after watching that, there's that Imagine documentary on the history of the guitar, two-part documentary, which I have seen before, and it did talk, they had people like Johnny Marr and various guitar players talking about their first guitar, what it was, where they got it, where their mum bought it for them or whatever. And I just thought, I don't know, just trying to get people engaged, I guess. It might be an idea to, if they could, if we start a blog or something and they send up a picture and the details of their first guitar. Like I've got my first guitar was a...
What's that?
A Rossetti Airstream 3.
Oh, right.
Which was bought from Bell's Guitar Shop in Surbiton, which was the same place that Eric bought his first guitar.
Probably on the same day.
I doubt it. No, because I got my good old mum and dad bought it for me for my birthday. I let them know. In those days, there was no internet or anything, and Bell's used to write to them and ask them for their catalogue, and so I used to just spend hours going through all these Watkins rapiers and things like that, and I got this Airstream 3 guitar, looked like a Stratocaster a bit.
Oh, cool!
And there's even a little bit of me without sound playing it when I was about 16. So.
Oh. That was when you got it, when you were 16?
Yeah, 15 or 16, something like that, yeah.
I think I got my first guitar when I was about 8.
Did you?
Well, hang on, I'll work it out. Hang on. I'll just do a bit of maths here. It would have been when I was about 8 or 9. And it was a plastic guitar. It was a Beatles guitar. Do you remember those ones?
Yeah.
And they had the 4 Beatles heads on the front instead of pickups?
Yeah, they're still available on auction sites quite often.
They are. So, but unfortunately I haven't got it because in an early demonstration of trying to copy Pete Townsend, I broke it.
Oh.
And yes, but I have found my first guitar pick, which I've got here. You can hear it if you want. Here you go. Look, I'll just play it a bit. I'm picking the... Can you hear that?
Yeah.
That's my pick.
You've come on.
Actually, what's your idea? So the idea is that people who are going to Guitars on the Beach, or guitarists generally, post a little anecdote about their first guitar on what? On the Facebook page or on the website?
I don't know. I can't think at the moment.
Okay, well, we'll say on the Facebook page, and then we can always cut and paste it.
Yeah. Okay.
That'd be a nice idea.
Yeah. Well, now you're becoming an expert at social media, etc.
Yes.
How far has that got?
I'm getting there. I've discovered how to get onto something called Goggle.
Right.
And that takes you in all sorts of places.
Right. Yes.
Yes. This Goggle thing. And in fact, actually, talking about for your first guitar, and talking about the IOUs. They do a very good cover of Bryan Adams' Summer of '69. Mm-hmm. And I think there's a line in that which talks about getting your first guitar, doesn't it?
I don't
in fact,
know.
I'll play a bit of it to you now. You see, I'm all prepared.
I noticed.
Yeah. Thanks to Goggle, I am massively. Here we go. This is the IOUs who will be starring at the Marine Theatre fundraiser for Guitars on the Beach on April 14th playing The Summer of '69, which is the theme song for every musician. Hang on one sec. Here we go.
Do you want me to, sort of edit in a good copy?
Well, you can. I'll play my goggle version,
Right.
and then you can edit it in. Hang on. Here we go. It may take some time because I'm not. Here we go. Got my first real 16, at the falling down, waited till my fingers bled. It was the summer of '69. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm dancing round the bedroom right now.
I bet you are.
I got out the cupboard for a second there.
Yeah, well, don't let the builders hear it, otherwise you'll have bopping bums all over the place. Yeah. You won't want that.
One of the other things on that programme, because they had Bert-Weedon on there.
Oh, yeah.
And his Playing a Day book.
Well, I got that. I had that, yes.
Yeah. Well, that would be interesting to know how many other people bought it, and also whether any of these young guys still buy it, because it's still available. There's different versions coming out. So.
Really? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Well, actually, yeah, I got that when I got my first proper guitar. So it was about after the Beatles one. So I was about 8, 9 by then, and they had that because it's a bit of a segue story, but. I remember when I was very, very young, when I was about 5, the first film that I was ever taken to, my dad took me to go and see The Young Ones, the Cliff Richard film.
Yeah.
And and then he bought, and I liked that, and he bought me my first LP, which I've still got, which was the LP for The Young Ones, and the second or third track on the first side is a song. It's a rock and roll song with Cliff with the Shadows doing a song called "I've Got a Funny Feeling," which is like a boogie song. And I thought this is the Messiah has arrived. This is I've never heard anything like this, and I loved it. Didn't particularly rate the rest of the album, but I loved that was it. So I became this big fan of Cliff Richard from the age of 5. And then I remember I had this old, how you have an older friend and they're very influential, and I had this older friend called Nigel Hammett, and one day he said, a couple of years into this, he said, "Oh, I don't like Cliff Richard anymore," and I was devastated, and he said, "I'm now into a band, I now like the Beatles." And I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. I thought he talked, he's gone into insect collection or something. And anyway, so I was mortified that I was, at the age of 7, was out of tune with Vogue and fashion, etc. So I researched these Beatles on the black and white television, and thought, oh right, they look good, so I better learn a guitar. So I got this Bert-Weedon book, and that was nothing like the Beatles. Do you remember? It has things like because I had guitar lessons as well, which clearly failed. And they'd have, like, the first song you had to learn was "She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes." The bloody hell's that all about? That's not guitar, is it?
Yeah, I know. Well, you have to start somewhere.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it'd be better to start with "Please, Please Me" rather than "She'll be coming round the mountain."
But just you think all those years that have gone under the bridge and everything, and you're still at the same point, aren't you?
I know. In fact, I've possibly regressed.
Yes.
I have. I mean, now I'm looking at. I've got my Epiphone Black Les Paul, as you know, left-hander, Black Beauty, but I still can't. I still can't play it. I just look at it. It's ridiculous. But then that's the whole point of guitars on the beach, isn't it? So you come along and you learn to play, and then suddenly you're a rock star.
I just on that point, I'd just like to mention, because you made some comment about the Guitars on the Beach House Band private Facebook Messenger group that you weren't allowed to be part of.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely true, because you're not a Guitars on the Beach house band member.
Oh, I see.
As soon as you
I
get
see.
up and sing or play a song with us, we'll let you in.
Oh, I see. Well, that's like blackmail. I mean, because I can't get up and sing or play.
Yeah, we have the power.
Oh, right. Well, I'm going to the. They got a house. In fact, they got the first rehearsal tomorrow night.
Oh, right. Yeah, good.
Up at the football club.
Yeah.
So I'll go along to that and take some pics and put them up on the website, or send them to you to put up on the website, because this goggle thing doesn't quite, and I haven't yet mastered it. So what else is new? What else is?
What, with me?
Well, I just wondered. I mean, I can just keep boring you to death with new developments from Lyme Regis if you want.
No, I mean, the weather may be getting better next week. That's about it, really. Don't know. Nothing's happening here. That's the trouble. I may go to that rehearsal at this rate.
Really?
Well, I don't know.
Hills won't stand for that. You've got to stay out there and get suntanned and stuff.
Yeah, well.
There's a new bar opening in Lyme.
Oh, right. Oh, is the restaurant? Which one?
Swim.
Oh, is it opened or?
Opens on March the 18th or 19th. I think they got their. I think they got their opening night on the 18th. But they're good, and they've sponsored us, as you know.
Yeah.
So I should be popping into that to.
Did you have a word with Billy Bragg?
No, shit. I forgot that. Sorry, I must write that. I'm writing that down now.
You should get him to come along and at least just sing one song at the fundraiser. So that you can then put the name on the poster.
I will do that. I'm writing that down for Billy Bragg fundraiser. Yeah. And what's his lad called?
I think it's Jack, but I'm not.
It is Jack. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
But Billy, the only trouble with Billy, he probably does have some connections to you know who.
Well, it doesn't matter, does it?
Don't know.
Well, it doesn't matter now. What you mean, this one?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, okay.
That's all right. No, we're as I say, we're hedging our bets and changing. I'm getting the hammer and sickle put on. I'm taking off the thumb thing on the Guitars on the Beach, and the hammer and sickle's going on, mate.
Right.
It's precarious times over here. I mean, I don't even know if we may be at war by the time June the 16th comes along.
Well, that'll only take a few seconds.
Well, I don't know. I'm obviously very anti-war and always have been, but I think I've been so grumpy of late that if I was them, I'd just recruit me and put me in the front line. We'll win overnight. I'm in such bad mood. But, yeah.
Are we allowed to talk at all about the Pony Express?
Yes, please do. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I meant the Donkey Express.
Oh, no,
okay.
Not yet. No.
Okay.
No. I don't know. I keep vacillating, thinking, well, will I get it? Won't I get it? It's, I went over and did a recce, actually, yesterday.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know what the hell's going. I don't know. I hope I do, because I've got big plans for it. But as I say, we can't talk about it yet.
Okay.
What else can we talk about? How do you change a car wheel? I've got to go and change a car wheel. I've no idea how to do this thing.
I would suggest that the best way for you to do that is find somebody else who can do it for you.
You have such confidence in my abilities.
Well, somebody said to me this week, well, he does know how to put a phrase together.
Oh, right. Well, there you go.
See, there's your super ability.
Right. Well, I'll just talk to the car and it can...
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to try pump the tyre up, actually, because it could be just hooligans doing it for a laugh or something.
A little tip is that you leave the car on the jack while you loosen the nuts on the wheel, and once they are loosened, then you jack up the car. Because if you jack up the car first and try and loosen the nuts, and they've been on there a long time, they might find the wheel starts going round instead.
It all sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got what else? I've got.
You could take it to the garage, in Uplyme.
I can't take it anywhere. I couldn't get it out of the drive this morning because.
And you've got a spare wheel. Oh, that's what you want to do.
No, that's what I want. But of course, that one's rusted to buggery on underneath the car. I don't know why they put it underneath the car, but how on earth I'm meant to get that off, I don't know. But I'll investigate. I'll look it up on Goggle. I expect there's a thing on Goggle.
Yeah, there is. Whatever you type in, there's somebody else's. The one thing it makes you realise is how ununique you are. Whatever you are, whatever you ask, somebody else has asked it before.
Oh, well, maybe I'll just send Goggle along to my interview then. Yeah, that'll do it. So, is it warm there?
No, not at the moment, no.
Oh.
There's no good news from here, I'm afraid.
Oh, dear.
In fact,
I'm mortified.
Yeah. Still.
Well, I suppose we better say whatever we say then.
Yeah, I think we probably should, because that's about half an hour, which is enough of us, isn't it? Have we said anything interesting, anything? Oh, yeah, captivating. I'll have to think about, we'll do that, your first guitar thing.
Well, it's my first guitar. The fact that I'm now on a Russian hit list, that there's the after party at Guitars on the Beach at the Marine Theatre. There's the Marine Theatre fundraiser for Guitars on the Beach on April 14th. And you've got an unhealthy connection with Builder's Bottoms out there.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that'll do, won't it?
Yeah, that'll be fine. So I just have to we have to play out with something. Any?
Not that. I'm going to put. I don't know who he is. He's got a cap on, like all these Russians do, so you can't see his face.
Okay.
He's some Russian lad playing what looks like a kind of Russian copy of a Strat. I'm going to put it up on Facebook just to not alarm people. Say, look, there's another track that you've got to learn. Sorry about that, but nothing to do with us. But yeah.
So is Brian all right and all those guys?
Brian's fine, yeah. Everyone's fine, yeah. It's all, as I say, they're rehearsing tomorrow night, so that'll be good. I'll see if I can get a bit of video and put up.
That's a good idea, yeah. We can play it next week.
Yeah.
If it's any good. It will be
I'm sure
first.
It will be.
Yeah.
I'll go on to Goggle and find out how to do video. But, apart from that, it's all song and dance in here.
Good. So, yeah, sorry I didn't immediately respond to your in-depth email, which was very good. I'm always, I just don't feel.
Oh, that's all right.
Feel like it at the moment.
No, I'm sure, but as if you would kind of get over your stubbornness to take my advice, go down to the local supermarché and get yourself a bottle of 103 brandy and just neck that. Then you'll feel better.
Yeah, maybe. Ian's bringing me over blackcurrant lemsip tomorrow.
Oh well, look, if you've got a cold, then brandy's your answer. What are you saying? Well, I hope to speak to you again next week. I hope you don't,
Yeah.
It is a cold, I take it. You haven't been near any men with fur hats.
No, it's a cold. Yeah, Hillary had it first, and I've been near her.
Oh, right. I see. Okay.
All right.
Well, okay, we'll get better soon, and I'll speak to you next week.
Yeah. I was just thinking, this is like that letter from America, isn't it? You know, Alistair, whatever his name used to do.
Alistair Cook.
Yeah.
It's very like America. Well, that's probably why the Russians are targeting us. That's it.
Right.
We need to do. Well, let's do letter from Leningrad next week or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try to learn some Russian phrases. Yeah. Right. Okay. Well,
Right,
I'll. What?
I was just saying, lovely talking to you.
It's always lovely talking to you. I like the new Rod Stewart voice, and I'll speak to you next week.
All righty.
All right. Take care, mate.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Well, I got a funny feeling that I'm falling in love with you. Yes, I got a funny feeling that I'm falling in love with you. Every day and night I dream up dreams of you.
Thank you, I'm sorry.
'Cause I got a funny feeling that I'm falling in love